Welcome back to our PCT Short. I'm Jonah Johnson. So a lot of questions on our wheat crop this week. And so the current status is, number one is, how is it still so green, being a lot of nitrogen applications have not been made yet? So let's talk about that. So I think a lot of this sustained greening is coming from the nitrogen that we got from all the snow we had this winter. So you can actually get up to almost 12 pounds of actual nitrogen from the atmosphere that got delivered via snow. And once that melted into the soil, it provided that to our wheat crop. Now I bring this up because people that are still worried about nitrogen application, the question is on that is it been too late? And so my answer is no. We still have, obviously the Feeks growth stage 6 at the jointing stage is representing an increased demand for that nitrogen, but we actually have up the flag leaf emergence or Feeks growth stage 9 till it's the emergency cutoff stage. After that point, we don't have the yield potential left due to the progress of the wheat. So we have time as a take-home message for our nitrogen sulfur application. Now in regards to herbicides and fungicides, the main question this week has been is if I'm going over my wheat crop and now just one time till head scab application timing, I'm not doing 2 passes. Can I put everything in one tank? Now, a lot of the guys that were asking this are going to be going over the multi-directional nozzles on their sprayers. And so can you do that? Well, yes, you can, but that's a sticky response. So if you have high pressure weeds, so it's important to be scouting your fields. If you know you don't have very much weed pressure, there's been a lot of guys that sprayed in the fall, they're very clean. They're gonna leave a herbicide out this pass. Now, if you're going with your multi-direction nozzles with herbicide, you're gonna get contact to those weeds, but you need to scout and know your pressures out there. So if you think you can get by with the amount of pressure you have, you will get contact with the herbicide, but it's never gonna be as good as a broadcast fan in regards to coverage. Now, in regards to fungicide, in this scenario, I would leave those out because when you go back over for head scab timing, those fungicides targeted for head scab do a really good job of cleaning up tissue diseases on the leaves. Now, caveat to that is if we had a bad stripe rust outbreak or powdery mildew as an example, infecting those flag leaves, then that may warrant a foliar fungicide and you'll have to figure out an application to deal with that. But in regards to our herbicides, you want to check those labels because we have some major cutoffs. So at Feeks growth stage 6 or the jointing stage, 2,4-D and others, that's their direct cutoff. So make sure you're cognizant of that. Feeks growth stage 8 is a major cutoff for Culex and the Harmony family and others. So we got to be very cognizant of that if you're getting to that point in growth stages and you're wanting to put herbicides on with that nitrogen pass. So just watch those labels. If you have further questions, follow us on PCTnutrients.com. I'm Jonah Johnson. Thanks for watching.